So we are back once again. This is Mufasa Munene. You are watching DreamsMagic Media, and I have Mema Ngunga here today. She's a financial coach. She also gives seminars, and we are just going to have her at the end of this month. DreamsMagic Media is putting up an event in this room for 30 people. Mema Ngunga is going to be our guest speaker. She's going to just discuss the topics that she just did much more deeply, and the topics were budgeting. How do you budget here in Germany? The banks, you have a bank account. Is your bank account overcharging you? Is there a better option out there? Do you want to buy something through Ratenzahlung? You can talk to her. She can advise you accordingly. What about pension? If you're working, it is something that is going to affect you. And even if you're going back home, why would you leave the money on the table? Why would you, at the end of the year, this is the beginning of 2018, and that is exactly why this, this interview was really important at the beginning of this year, so that 2019, you're not in the same place where you are. File your taxes, and she's the right person to help you in case you're going to this, perhaps the native Germans, and you feel a bit, it's a bit cold. This is it. There's a warm environment. She's a very warm person. She relates very well. All the information is confidential.
Yes.
Nothing out there nothing is going to get out there. And so let's talk about events. You travel around, Germany, and you meet people, and you talk about, you try and, sensitize people on these issues. Tell us how that works.
Exactly. As I said earlier, I want to make people more conscious about their finances. Mm-hmm. So how do you get people talking? The best situation is in a seminar where the atmosphere is relaxed, not this one-to-one. So, and I offer information, and the seminars are all about discussing what are the challenges for us as diaspora here in Germany. Financial challenges. There are a lot of questions people have, but they do not have anyone to direct these questions to. Be it in the retirement, be it how best do I invest? Do I invest in Kenya or Africa, or do I invest here in Germany? So there are so many questions. So in the seminar, I just try to give the information I can, so that people can it can get people talking.
Yeah. Each month you'll be doing events, just talking about people, seminars, telling them where they can improve, and also listening to them.
Exactly.
So preparing also for other events. So the whole of the year they should be watching Mema Ngunga, who is going to be talking to you. You need to attend these events. Whatever she knows is so important. Can you just tell them an example of how much money one person, just got through tax, filing for the returns, like just an amount, just a big amount?
Also I can't say from my true story, like my story. I file my tax returns, obviously, because I know that
you
is
know
like,
how to. That makes sense if you didn't.
Exactly, and it's like Christmas coming early, because you get your money back in September, around September.
How much?
I think like last year I got about 2,500 back, which was...
Say that again.
Yes, which was really good because...
2,500.
Yes, and it's like Christmas come early, so I could have used that money to go
do a lot of, for the holidays and
for the holidays.
And all you needed to do was just go and file for the returns.
Exactly.
That's all you needed to do.
Exactly.
And you only do it because you have the information.
Exactly, but the information I am willing to share it.
You're willing to share it for those who also want like 2 grand, 2,500 euro back.
If
Just
somebody
an
is
amount.
interested with
Why would they be interested?
yes, exactly. If it's all about getting your hard-earned money back.
Yeah. It's a benefit that it's out there. Why not use it?
Why
That's
not
the
use
point.
it? Also, what is coming up is every first Saturday of every month we have a breakfast meetings where, again, in a relaxed atmosphere, we just talk about what challenges we face, what financial issues we tackle with.
A breakfast.
Yes, breakfast.
For men, for women only? Or?
No, for everyone. Everyone is welcome. It's relaxed. It's a brunch from 10 to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Just a relaxed situation where I just want everyone to be money conscious.
Yeah.
And the more people are
The more conscious
they are, the more they save more, and the more you gain financial security, and one time you'll also gain financial freedom.
Yeah. And I also think, is this information, because we already discussed that we never grew up in the environment where money was a topic that was discussed when we were children. What do you think parents right now should be doing?
I think the money issue should be taught as early as possible, and it just begins with making if you give your child pocket money, they should do a budget on it.
How they want to spend it.
How they
not
want
just
to
walk away and
not just walk away and just go to a shop and buy. You should make your children already, as young as they are, already money conscious. They know I am receiving only this certain amount of money and I can only spend it this much, and I need to save this much.
Okay.
Just the simple steps. You do not have to talk about your income and the rest, but just with the pocket money, start make the children to have that responsibility.
We were discussing about children and what we should be doing as parents in order to make them also money conscious and prepare them for a financially secure future. If we do not do it for ourselves, I think we should do it for our children.
Exactly.
And the
but
only
it's
way
never too late to start.
It's also never too late.
Yes.
And even not only being about too late, I don't think you can teach your children something that you yourself
don't practice.
You do not know. And the thing about, I think financial management, if you do not know, it's okay. And I think it takes time. So I think people need to know that it will take time before I really get there. But starting. There's a quote, you do not have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And I think it's very important that you are here just talking about all of this. And is there maybe something else you think that we as the African community here in Germany can do, just to increase our financial IQ? Like business people, what do you think? Do you also offer something for them? Knowing that you're she's actually a financial analyst with a very big company. She will not allow me to mention the name of the company, but it is of the top 4 accounting companies in the world. She works for one of those. The company has a revenue of 3.4 billion per year, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think I'm right. So she knows what she's talking about. Now, business people, back to business people. Is there something that you can also offer them?
Business people, they also have their own challenges. And depending, as I've said, I have worked since 2013 in international companies, in big companies, and it has always, like, in the perspective of Unternehmensberatung or Unternehmensanalyse. So I think I have also the expertise to help them, because, of course, be it small or big, the expertise, I do have them, but the challenges for big or small company, they're always the same.
But so what she's saying is she can also help those who are running businesses,
Yes.
but you're very passionate about the individual person and what, the challenges that they face.
Exactly. Like I feel like it's a calling right now.
It's a calling for you.
Yeah, for me. I have enough experience in the corporate world, so it's not like I really need that anymore.
Yeah.
So now I want to
You
go
want to
to
touch lives, you want to change people, you want to meet somebody and just,
Exactly, and I feel it's something that we need in the community. The attitudes need to change, and we can only do that when we start small, by small seminars.
Steps.
And when people are when people know all the information that is out there.
Okay.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just plead with you once again to attend this event. Learn how not to lose the money that you're going to make this year, 2018, as it starts. You're not even got your first salary, but before it's even paid into your account, the tax is already taken. But you have a chance to revenge at the end of the year and get some of that money back. And you need to start this year. And the only way to do that is to get into contact with Mema Ngung, a qualified financial analyst. She's an auditor. She knows all about that. If you want to learn about budgeting, you're probably budgeting, but you can optimize. You can always improve. And the person to go to is Mema Ngung once again. We also have the issue that has been hovering around us for a very long time as the diaspora, which is the issue of death. And how do we prepare for that? I think the many vereins here in Germany, they can address this issue. And the only way to address it is to also, first of all, get the information. And get the information from somebody who is qualified. She knows the law. She knows us as Africans. And she's the right person to guide us through this.
Maybe
through this journey.
One last thing.
An addition.
To everything, or the bonus point to everything.
Yeah.
The consultancies are free of charge. That means all you need to invest is your time. So anybody who wishes to contact me can do so, can drop me an email, or I think you'll put down the email.
We'll put some email. There is somewhere, I don't know, people point all directions. We'll put up some emails. Some email
exactly.
will be floating.
It's a very easy email, africanprofi@gmail.com.
Yeah, you see.
So drop me an email, we make an appointment. You can come to the breakfast meeting or to the seminars.
Seminar, the end of the month, 27th January, this room. Mema Ngung. We're also going to we might have 2 more guests, and we'll update you on who they're going to be. But at the moment, she's the main speaker. She's the best person. We only want 30 people because we want an interactive session. We want them to ask questions. We're also going to ask these 30 people to also send us like 3 areas which they need covered on that. It's a very interactive session. So 30 people are going to talk to her, and from there you can build a relationship with her. You can be talking to her once a week. She can be looking at your finances, and she's just going to help you. So, all this information, go invest there. Before you invest there, find out where the ship is leaking. Seal the holes. And information is the new currency. If you do not have information, you're going to be, it's very hard to make any moves.
Exactly.
So from DreamsMagic, I am Mufasa Munene, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, us as Africans, for what you're doing. I think anybody would be proud that their daughter has just graduated and she's using what she knows to change other people's lives. I would like to challenge other people who have studied here and they have some skills, to take her model and try and improve the diaspora that we got. And that is the whole essence of DreamsMagic. I just want to put some light on to these people who know so much, these young people who know so much, who can help our parents who are here, for those who are parents here, or who are going to have our children here. That is the whole point. But I was just saying thank you to you. Let me go back to saying thank you.
Thank you also for inviting me.
You're most
and
welcome.
the giving me the opportunity to share
Yeah.
a little bit of what I do.
That was just so much. It was not a big deal. And I'm going to insist on having you every once in a while to refresh us. I also learn a lot through this. But overall, I just want to say thank you for what you're doing on behalf of everyone. And I hope you guys are going to attend the event made by DreamsMagic. I'm going to be there just to point fingers at her, listen to your questions, and just direct them to her. So I am Mufasa Munene. You are watching DreamsMagic Media. This is
Philomena
Ngunga. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher.